Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study about the communication process. In the previous class, we have studied about communication and its features. We have already studied, and now we are going to study about the communication process. So you can see a picture here. There is a diagram, and from this diagram we can easily understand what is the communication process. So in order to start the communication process, there should be the first one is the sender. Okay, so there should be a person who is having an idea to share with someone else. So that person is called as the sender. Okay, so the one who is having an idea and the one who wants to share his idea with someone else. Okay, see, for example, when I am taking a class, okay, online class, so I am the sender. I am having some idea, like today I am going to present you the idea of a communication process, and I want to inform this information to you. So I am the sender. Okay, then next one is the message. Okay, the second part of the communication process is called as the message. Message is the idea which I am going to communicate to you. Okay, idea which the person wants to communicate, or it may be a feeling, it may be anything that we have to communicate with the other person. So today, as if, for example, as I told you, I am the sender, and the message is that the communication process. We can say the communication process is the idea which I am going to share with you. Okay, so my purpose is that I have to make you understand about what is the communication process. So that is my purpose, and the idea which I am having, the message which I am having, is the way in which we have to means that is the message which I am having. Okay, so that is the message. And next one we can say that encoding, or the next step in the communication process is called as the encoding. Okay, so encoding is the process of transferring the message or transferring the idea into any words or symbols or in that way. Okay, see, for example, so today we can say that when I am taking a class, so the media which I am using, so the encoding method is that like the English language, we can say. So I am taking the class with the help of in English, so we can say that it is encoded in English. So I am having some idea in my mind, so that may be in Malayalam or that may be in my own method. So I can express the way which I am going to express it in the form of English. So that is the language that we are going to use. So that is the main way of encoding it. So the which idea I am having, so about communication process, that idea is there. That idea I am sharing with you. Okay, so that is called the encoding process. And the next one is called as the media. Okay, so media is the through which way we are transferring this. Okay, so I am having some idea which I have to share with you, and I am taking this we can say that online class it is there. So mobile phone and sending through internet is the media, we can say. So we are using the mobile phone and transferring it, recording this class, and after that I am editing the class, then compressing the class, then uploading the class, then sharing it in the school website. So all these things are there. So like the internet that we are using, mobile, or is the media that we are using, mobile phone or internet, it can be called as the media. So there are so many different medias are there where we have to use. We can use, if I want to use some idea to some other person, we can use like letters can be used, posters can be used, television can be used, mobile phone can be used, different type of methods can be used. So there are different medias that we are using. Okay, so these are called as the different medias. So through which way we are transferring the idea from one person to the another. So I am the person, there is a sender, and the sender has got some idea, some message is there, and he wants to communicate it with the another person. So for that purpose, which method he is using. So a person wants to communicate something, like if a company wants to give an advertisement, he can give it in the newspaper. So we can say that newspaper is a media. Okay, we can use it with the help of Facebook. Okay, Facebook is a media. We can use it with the help of WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a media. Mobile phone. Okay, we can make phone call with someone. We can use internet. Okay, different methods are there. Different medias are available in the in the place where we are working. Okay, so there are lot amount of ideas are there that we medias can be used there. Okay, then after, see, like I have an idea and I am the sender and I have an idea and I have encoded this class into English. So today we are discussing the encoding process, and I have chosen the media as the online class, or internet can be said as the media that we are using. And the another one is the receiver. So there is a person who is receiving this information. So you all are the receivers. Okay. So the receivers are there, and these, when you receive it, you have to decode it. Okay. So I have an idea that may be in Malayalam. I converted it into English and I am transferring this to you, making this video and sending to you. And you are watching this one and you understand it in your mother tongue or in your way of understanding. So you may be converting this message into Hindi and you will be understanding it. So the decoding process. So this is, see, for example, if I am writing a letter here. Okay. So instead of so this is there. So if I am having some idea, so here we have used all English letters and you are able to understand these things. See, for example, if I write a letter here. So this is a letter. Okay. Do you understand? Do you know what it is? Okay. Are you able to understand this one? You are unable to understand. Is it not? Because this letter, all the process is proper. There is no any problem. Like I am the sender is there, message is there, and encoding is there. I know which language which it is there. I am encoding it into this one. Then the media which I have used this mobile phone and the internet, and I am going to send you this one. So that is also okay. But when it comes to decoding, then you are unable to decode this message which I have sent, because you don't know this what it is written. Is it not? So that is called as the decoding. So this decoding means that you have to understand the thing what is written there. Okay. So the way of understanding. So a person sitting in the class. Imagine that if a person is sitting in the class and he or she does not know English, then this same process will be there. Like decoding cannot be completed. Okay, so you all are able to understand English. That is why, which I am sharing with you, that you are able to understand. So the decoding can be done properly. Okay. Then there is a receiver. Receiver is the person who listens or get the message. Okay, so the person who sends the message is the sender, and one who is getting the message is called as the receiver. Okay. Then after receiving it, there is a feedback. Okay. See, for example, if I tell you that those who are watching the video today, you should send me a message in WhatsApp that I have watched the video. Okay, so this is the homework for you. You have to, after watching the video fully, you send me, type in WhatsApp and send me that I have watched this video. Okay, so let us see how the communication feedback will be there. Okay, so you are receiving this. So I have given you instruction. You understand that, and you will send me the feedback. Okay, so which I am getting it back. So if I am in the class, I can get the feedback directly. See, like if there are 20 students are there in the class, I will tell them that you have to see, like if I am telling you, if I tell one student to stand up and he will stand up, so that is a feedback. So he understands. So I said the word. I want him to make him to stand up. So I just said a word and I just used English words like stand up, and there's that through the air I have transferred it, and he received this one, and he could understand this, and he gave me the feedback. Okay, so the feedback, when I am receiving back, then the communication process will be completed. Okay, but there are some kind of issues. Okay, so there is another thing called noise. So like coronavirus, like it is there. So we can say that the noise is kind of a disturbance. So like we cannot say that coronavirus is a disturbance. So earlier you were coming to the class and I was also coming to the class, and we were having proper communication. There was classes and everything was going on smoothly. And after that, this coronavirus came. Okay, this cannot be called as we cannot say that it is a noise. So when I am sending this message, see, for example, if I am transferring this idea to you, and you in your place, if you don't have internet connection proper, so you are unable to download the video, and if you are unable to watch this, so there is a problem, you know. And if I am in my place, if I am not having proper internet connection, and if I am unable to upload this video, even though I am planning to send this video, but if I am unable to send it to you, then again there is a kind of noise. Or if imagine that if I am having an idea, message, anywhere this message noise can be there. Noise is kind of disturbance, you know, noise, you know. So in a class, imagine that if I am taking a class and if some students are making noise, then what happens? You will not be able to understand. Imagine that the one who is sitting just beside you is talking to you, and I am taking class, and if you are listening, you cannot listen to both the persons, you know. So if you are listening to me, you cannot listen to your friend, and if you are listening to your friend, you cannot listen to me. Only one person you can listen. It is not possible for a quite normal person cannot concentrate on both the things. There are some extraordinary people, those who are able to listen to both the things, you know. So some are there, like that 3D movie, and you might have seen, and that you have seen that principle is writing with two hands. Okay, and recently I have watched a video in Facebook that they are telling that they are teaching. There is a school that they are teaching students to write with both the hands. Okay, so these are all extraordinary things or extraordinary talents are there. But a normal person is not able to. That is about writing. But when you are listening, imagine that if you are keeping an earphone and listening to music and keeping it with very high volume, and if somebody else calls you, you will not be able to listen. So there is kind of means it is not necessary that you are unable to listen fully 100%. You are you may not be able to understand the things. Even if you are being inside the class and if you are able to listen to the class, but also if you are not concentrating on what I am telling, then also the noise will be there. So this noise can be anywhere. Okay, and imagine that you all this process have been completed successfully. You got this, you understood it, what you have to do it, and I have told you that you have to send me a reply. Okay, but what happens is that sometimes you might have received this information also, and you had sent the message also. But what happens while it is coming back? It may not be receiving to me properly. So maybe because your internet connection is not proper, so that is why you could not send it. Or it came to me but I could not receive it because I am not having internet connection properly. So there will be also kind of noises will be there. So that is that whatever may be the disturbance that is taking place in between the process of communication, that is called as the noise. Okay. So these are the communication process. Hope you have understood clearly about the communication process. So it is a very simple thing. So there are different steps used there, and you just have to understand it, and you should also remember this diagram. Sometimes in exam enroll it is sometimes it is asking, or sometimes some of these points may be given, and you will have to explain about this, what this is there, who is the sender, what is the purpose of, what is encoding, what is decoding. Such kind of questions are also coming, or some type of like a case study will be given, and they will be telling that if I am able to, if I have transferred this idea and written in wrong letters, and you are unable to receive it. So where the problem is there? So the problem is in we can say that it is in the encoding. Or if I have written wrong, so like instead of writing encoding or communication, if I have written something wrong, that is the mistake in encoding. Okay, I have the idea, I have transferred it into words, but when we have written it, then it did not come proper. So that is the problem in encoding. So anywhere there may be kind of a disturbance or problems will be there. Okay, so that is called as the process of communication or communication process. So this is an important topic. You study it nicely, and as I told you, you may send a feedback that I have watched this video. Okay, thank you so much.